Harry's tattoo?
Well, nothing, of course.
Nothing.
No, absolutely.
So you heard he stopped by here.
Oh, yeah?
And
He said he stopped for over an hour.
Oh, cool.
What was he like just in the tattoo parlor?
The truth is that I couldn't tell you anything about anybody who stopped by without their permission. So you can either confirm or deny anything that you'd say or ask about anybody who comes in. So officially, and of course we would respect anybody's privacy in the exact same way. So, from everything that I've seen, it seems like a phenomenal guy.
You said that you've tattooed a lot of celebrities. Can you compare what it would be like if he were here? I mean, how does he rank? I mean, I appreciate you're starstruck. I mean, how's that different?
I absolutely understand the line of questioning, and I appreciate it. But of course, I could never actually say anything either way.
Welcome back. If you're weary of the relentless pursuit by the media to turn Prince Harry's every action into a scandal, you're in good company. The media's obsession with Prince Harry has been a constant factor in his life. From his childhood through his years in the military and into his current role as a husband, father and philanthropist, Prince Harry has lived much of his life in the public eye. However, this scrutiny has intensified since he stepped back from his royal duties, moved to the United States, and embarked on a new life with his wife, Meghan Markle, and their 2 children. Every move, every word, every interaction is analysed, criticised, and often misinterpreted. It's an immense pressure to live under, and it's not hard to see how it could take a toll on anyone, royal or not. The British media, in particular, has taken a keen interest in Harry's life. They have followed him around the globe, from the palaces of London to the streets of Los Angeles. They have scrutinised his relationships, his work, his lifestyle, and even his parenting. They've painted him in a negative light, often twisting his actions to fit their narrative. But the media's obsession with Prince Harry is not just about him. It's about the larger narrative of the royal family, the institution, and the fascination with their personal lives. It's about the insatiable appetite for royal gossip, the demand for scandal, and the relentless pursuit of a story, no matter the cost to the individuals involved. But not all stories play into their hands. Every so often the tables turn and the media's relentless pursuit backfires. They set out to find a scandal, but instead they find a story of respect, kindness, and integrity. A story that challenges their narrative and shows a different side of Prince Harry. And that's exactly what happened recently when the media tried to turn a simple visit to a tattoo parlour into a scandal. But today, we dive into a story that completely backfires on the British press. Stick around. Recently, Prince Harry paid a visit to a tattoo parlour in New York City, a seemingly normal event. Just another day in the life of the prince, you might say. But this wasn't just any outing. This was a royal venture into the world of ink and artistry, possibly tied to a project or a documentary, perhaps something related to Invictus or mental health. Now you'd think such a visit would be routine, right? But the moment the British media got a whiff of it, their reactions were anything but. Like hounds on a scent, they leapt at the chance to turn this into their next big scoop. The frenzy was immediate, the excitement palpable, and the spin, predictably, was in full swing. Their attention was swiftly directed towards the artist, Josh Lord, the man at the helm of Eastside Ink Tattoo, who had the honour of hosting the prince. They descended upon him, hungry for the juicy details, eager for a quote, a hint, a whisper of scandal. They were desperate to paint a picture, any picture that would feed their narrative and satiate their readers' appetite for royal gossip. But Josh Lord, cool as the other side of the pillow, didn't give them the satisfaction. Instead of adding fuel to their fire, he chose to douse their flames with a simple yet powerful response. Harry is a phenomenal guy. No scandal, no juicy tidbits, just respect and admiration for the prince. A silence that spoke volumes. A silence that said more than any scandalous headline could ever hope to convey. This event is a testament to the stark contrast between those who truly know Harry and those who only seek to profit from his name. It's a story of integrity, triumphing over sensationalism, of respect, winning over exploitation. And just as the media pounced, they were met with an unexpected response. A response that didn't feed into their drama, but rather defied it. A response that didn't play their game, but rather changed the rules. A response that, in its simplicity and sincerity, has left an indelible mark, much like a tattoo itself. The media zeroed in on the artist, Josh Lord, hoping for a scandalous revelation. The British press, ever hungry for a sensational headline, descended upon Josh Lord, the renowned tattoo artist who had the honour of hosting Prince Harry at his East Side ink tattoo parlour. They wanted details, juicy tidbits, anything that could be spun into a scandalous narrative. But Josh Lord, ever the professional, wasn't about to play their game. When faced with their relentless questioning, his response was as simple as it was profound. He said, "Harry is a phenomenal guy. No added frills, no juicy gossip, no bending to the media's thirst for scandal, just a straightforward compliment brimming with respect for the prince. That silence, that refusal to play into the media's hands, spoke volumes. It highlighted the stark difference between those who truly know Prince Harry and those who simply exploit his name." Josh Lord's response was a stark contrast to the sensationalism the media was hoping for. It was a testament to the respect and admiration he had for Prince Harry, a man he had gotten to know on a personal level. In the face of the media's relentless scrutiny, Josh Lord chose to uphold Prince Harry's dignity. He chose respect over scandal, truth over sensationalism, and in doing so, he turned the tables on the media, refusing to be a pawn in their game. His response sent a powerful message. It was a reminder that Prince Harry is more than just a royal figurehead. He is a man worthy of respect, a man who values privacy and dignity. And those who truly know him, like Josh Lord, are willing to stand up for him, to honour his wishes and to protect his privacy. That silence? It spoke volumes. It highlighted the stark difference between those who truly know Prince Harry and those who simply exploit his name. This incident is a clear indication that the British tabloids are losing their grip. The tables are turning, and the reins of the narrative are slipping away from the media and into the hands of those who value truth over sensationalism. The media, once a powerful entity that dictated the public opinion, is now being challenged by real people. People who refuse to be pawns in their game of scandal and gossip. People who, like Josh Lord, choose to respect privacy over indulging in reckless speculations. This shift in control is being brought about by ordinary individuals standing up for what's right. It's a wave of resistance against the media's obsession with twisting facts and creating narratives that serve their interests but harm others. It's a collective rebellion against the culture of intrusion and disrespect that the tabloids have cultivated for decades. This change is not just restricted to the media's treatment of Prince Harry, but it's a broader movement against media overreach. A movement that demands respect for privacy and the right to live without being hounded by the paparazzi. These real people are not just standing up for Prince Harry, but for every individual who has ever been a victim of media intrusion. They are sending a powerful message that personal lives cannot be used as fodder for tabloid headlines. The shift is evident. The control of the narrative is no longer in the hands of the media, but in the hands of those who choose truth over scandal, privacy over intrusion, and respect over disrespect. This is a significant moment, a moment that signifies the weakening hold of the British tabloids and the strengthening voice of real people. A moment that underlines the importance of respect, dignity, and truth in our society. And at the heart of this change is Prince Harry. A man who, despite being constantly targeted by the media, remains grounded, respectful and genuine. A man who is not defined by the scandalous headlines, but by his actions and the respect he commands from those around him. The truth is, Harry is respected, welcomed and trusted by those who matter. So, while the press begged for dirt, all they got was a compliment. This is where our tale takes an interesting turn. In the midst of all the chaos, a simple act of kindness and respect emerged from Prince Harry himself. A personal thank you letter, handwritten, sent to Josh Lord. Now, this was no ordinary thank you note. It was a testament to the character of the man behind the royal title. It spoke volumes of his humility, of his genuine appreciation for the people he encounters in his life. It was a reflection of his humanity, something that is often overshadowed by the media's relentless pursuit of scandal. In his letter, Harry praised Josh's kindness, his skill, and most importantly, his respect for boundaries. This wasn't just a polite gesture. It was a heartfelt acknowledgement of a man who had chosen to stand by his principles rather than succumbing to the pressures of the media. In a world where we are often judged by what we do in the public eye, it's these private moments, these genuine interactions, that truly define us. And in this case, it further underscored the authenticity of Prince Harry.